What is going on, guys? In today's video I'll be reviewing Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and I have to say this was one of the best films in the MCU, guys. Like, genuinely, not better than the first. The absence of Chadwick, you could definitely feel it. Like, in parts of the film you could definitely feel where Chadwick was absent, and you could feel how sad that was. So there were points where it was very sad, obviously, but they did it so ridiculously perfectly. So what I'm going to be doing is giving you my review. Obviously there will be spoilers in this video, so please, if you haven't watched the film, for God's sake, don't watch this video until you've watched the film. And yeah, that's all I have to say, really. Enjoy. So first off, it's just let's just talk about the opening scene. They don't even do the Marvel intro until the opening scene is done. They do the funeral. They tell us that T'Challa has died of an illness and it isn't cancer. So, well, we don't know if it was cancer, it's some sort of illness they don't know about. So, that's a relief, kind of, to know that it wasn't cancer in the Marvel Universe. So, what do I think of the film? I think it was incredible. I've got to be honest. I loved it. It's on No Way Home standards for me. So let's just think about this quickly. Namor, he was incredible. He is one of my favourite villains now, and I'd never heard of him until I learned he was going to be in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So, incredible, once again. Um, what did I think of him in the film, though? He, at first, I saw the character design, I saw a picture of the character design when it came out, and I was like, don't like the look of that. But now, it's really grown on me. And and one of his wings on his feet gets chopped off in the film, which I found a bit weird. Because now he can't do his fly. He can't fly anymore, which I think is a key part of his character, and now he can't do it, which is quite strange to me. But yeah, he was a sick character. I can't wait to see more of him in the MCU. Same with Ironheart. I'd never heard of Ironheart until I heard she was going to be in this show. So incredible, absolutely incredible. Um, so that was the suits were incredible. I love the suits. The Ironheart suit Mark II was really good, and like there's just no way to be like. Obviously, it would have been better if Chadwick was here. That's obvious. It would be a completely different story, or maybe it would be a completely different story, but it would have been a completely different movie if Chadwick was here with us. Um, yeah, so Shuri was Black Panther. I think we all saw it coming, but either way, it was such a good surprise. And like final film of Phase 4, we've got a new Black Panther, and I loved her suit. Her suit was incredible. Um, the suit itself, I thought it looked really cool. The bracelet Namor gave her actually tied into the suit because the beads. The beads on the bracelet ended up on the suit on her face. So I thought that was a really cool tie-in. All the shots underwater, I loved those. The shots underwater were incredible. The story itself, amazing. They were grieving, and then, yeah, I hated the Queen Ramunda, I think her name is. I can't believe she died. I did not expect that whatsoever, and it was the fact that we watched her drown, and like, it was just not a pleasant thing to watch, especially after watching the start of the film where we just watched T'Challa's funeral. All the actors did an incredible job, I have to say. Um, uh, what else was there? Post-credit scene, let's talk about this. There was only one in this film, which I found interesting. So, T'Challa and Nakia, I think her name is, had a son, which I was shocked at. So this sets up another Young Avengers, and the son was called T'Challa. So in a way, we still have T'Challa with us, which is really good. So let's hope we see more of him in the Young Avengers, if that ever happens. Um, I think Okoye could have done more in the film. Like, she got pushed back a bit because she got demoted. I think demoted is the right word. From the Domelage to just a citizen. But she was still really good in the film. I have to say I didn't like the cave that Namor took Shuri to. Shuri was, like, you could feel the emotion and pain she was feeling when she was upset, and that, like, at the end of the film, the final scene was set on her crying, and the flashbacks to Black Panther 1, which I loved. I was on the edge of tears quite a lot, and I don't usually cry at films, so this film really got to me. And first, like, few minutes when the film started, I actually did almost cry. Because I was really sad when I found out Chadwick had died. So, yeah, I reckon I give the film just simply a 10 out of 10 because of how well they did it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And like and subscribe, I'll see you in the next one. Wakanda forever.